So let's hit it up with some questions here. So if you have any questions that you think of right now that you want to ask, you can go ahead and drop them in the chat. I'm going to try to check as much as I can, but no promises. I usually don't do too good at it whenever I look over there, but we'll see how it goes. So the first one, okay, would you rather shapeshift or fly? That's a great would you rather question. So shapeshift or fly? I think I would say fly, and here's why. Okay, so whenever I went to college, I met all kinds of cool people, and I went to school in Tulsa. So like, if I could fly, I could go visit those friends, because I got friends all over the U.S. now. And not only that, but my parents, they live all the way across the world. So maybe if I could fly, it would be easier to go visit them. So I would definitely say, fly for that one. The next question. Here's what we got. Would you rather see the future or travel back in time? I like it. I like this question, and I had to think about it a little bit. And here's the the answer I reached, and it's this. Okay, the plan that God has had for my life has been super exciting. It's been super fun, but it's also like the discovery part of it is so fun. So I think if I could go to the future, travel back in time, I would most definitely go back in time so that I could relive the fun moments and things like that. Because the future, it's exciting to discover it. I don't want to spoil, what's going to happen. I want to experience it as it happens. So I would say back in time. The next question. Let's see here. All right, favorite funny joke. All right, this one's a bit cringy, so I apologize in advance. But I had to write it down because I knew in the moment, I'm like, whenever I go live, I'm going to get nervous and I'm going to forget. So I wrote it down. I'm glad that you asked that question in the comments before, because it gave me some time to think about it. But yeah, here's what we got. Okay, why couldn't the toilet paper cross the road? It got stuck in a crack. There it is for you. That's my favorite joke. All right, I dig it. Okay. Now this one I actually didn't think about. I wrote it down because I saw it last minute. But this one is, would you rather be a bee or a fly? Oh, that's a good one. Because I really don't like bees. They sting, okay? But death has lost its sting. Come on, somebody. Okay, I don't know what that had to do with anything. I guess I would say fly. That might be cool. Because then you could just, again, you can fly anywhere. Whoa, people have fly swatters. I don't know. Well, that's the decision I made. We'll stick with it. Okay, I think I saw a question from Pastor Kevin. All right, let's see. Would you rather have to write everything you say out by hand, or only be able to speak in rhymes? Oh. So, have to write everything I say, or only be able to speak in rhymes? Okay, I gotta think about this one. I think, because if you could talk in rhymes, if that's all that you could do, that would be tough. Because then, like, there might be certain things that you couldn't say. Or, well, here's the follow-up question. This is overthinking it a bit, but, could you, like, make up words that rhyme? Because, like, there's not really much that rhymes with orange. So, or I feel like purple is a hard one to rhyme with, too. So, I'm not sure. All right, let's see. I got the man Brad. Let's go. He's joining us. He said, I'd rather sting than stink. That's true, though. That's a great thought, man. I have to agree with that. Okay. Stefan says, would you rather... Hey, what up, Stefan? Hey, glad you're joining us, man. Would you rather have the ability to always tell jokes or always be laughing? Well, I feel like I laugh all the time anyways. I don't know. Well, but the thing is, you could have the ability to tell jokes. Wait, are you saying that I can't tell jokes, Stefan? Is that what you're saying? I don't understand. That's what it sounds like to me. You know what? I would say the ability... Oh, it says always tell jokes. I missed that. So does that mean I would always be saying jokes? Like everything that I say is a joke, so nobody would take me seriously. But then if I'm always laughing, that's a tough one. I gotta give answers though. I gotta give answers. You know what? I feel like I'm always laughing anyways, so we'll stick with the laughing. All right, so Pastor Kevin, he says no real words only. Okay. So if I had to write out everything I say, or only be able to speak in rhymes, well, I mean, maybe I could become like a popular like rapper or something if all I could do is talk in rhymes. And like I would just be like this mysterious like celebrity that's just known by only saying rhymes, and that's all that I ever do. So that might be cool. we might stick with that. But then I guess there's just gonna be moments in life that I'm not able to comment on certain things. So people are probably gonna think I'm not very nice because I'm just sitting there quietly. Or I make a rhyme and they're like, seriously, bro? Like this is a serious moment. So I don't know. All right. So we got some more questions here. Let's see. I see. Oh, yes. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. I get the applause. I figured it out. All right. Favorite color. Okay. Favorite color. My favorite color is blue. Always has been ever since I was a kid. I think I just like to blow everybody away with it because, I don't know. I tried a dad joke, but it failed. Wah, wah, wah. All right. Anyways. Food. Oh. Okay. Well. It depends if you classify this as food, because my favorite food, I would say, is cheese. Every time I introduce myself, I say I'm a cheesy guy, both by personality and food. So I would say, cheese is my favorite food, okay? And if you saw our videos this week, we had some shorts that we did, or some reels, Insta reels, Pastor Dylan tries, and I did Cheeto, Flamin' Hot mac and cheese, and jalapeno mac and cheese. And so I did both of those, and what was I saying? Oh yes, in that I talked about how Jesus and cheese for us, there's a reason that cheese for us, or Jesus, sounds so close to Jesus. I'm telling you, cheese is, it's heavenly, okay? It's heavenly. All right, candy. So this one, it's kind of tough. I have two favorites. My two favorites are Skittles and Starburst. Those are two of my favorite ones. Those are always my go-to. Specifically Skittles Wildberry, or actually there's like a Skittle thing. It's like a combo pack with Wildberry and tropical Skittles. So that's my favorite Skittles. My favorite Starburst is just the tropical kind. It's pretty good. Yeah. Bible verse. All right, so again, these are the questions I got from the comments prior to. So if you're like, where's he getting these questions? That's where they from. All right, the Bible verse, sorry, I just saw a comment over there. Mike, I love it. Oh man, that is a tough question, okay? What comes first, the chicken or the egg? I have no idea, man. Pray about it, maybe you can figure it out and tell me. All right, so the Bible verse. Joshua 1:9 is my favorite Bible verse. This one, the reason it's my favorite one is because first, God's given us the command. He says to be strong and courageous, to not be discouraged or afraid. But then he reminds us that, hey, I'm going to be with you always. Or, it says, I'll be with you wherever you go. So that's just been my life verse. I go back to that a lot, especially anytime that, I'm doing anything ministry related or just anything that, scares me a little bit. I speak that to remind myself, okay, first off, God's asking me to be courageous, but he's not just asking me to be courageous. He says, I'm going to be with you right there. Like, I'm going to be with you wherever you go. So you can be courageous because I'm with you. So anytime I get afraid, I just speak that verse and remind myself, like, hey, what I'm about to do is kind of scary, but I know that Jesus, he's right here with me doing it. And so, let's see, life verse. This is what I just thought of because I didn't have a whole lot of questions at the time, so I was like trying to come up with some. Well, I guess I just said Joshua 1:9. That's really my life verse, but the reason I wanted to share this other verse is because this verse is the one that really changed my life, and it kind of has to do with fear as well. Because whenever I was in middle school, that's when I first started going to church, but I didn't really start going after God fully until I was in high school. I dealt with some anxiety, some fear. I got to a really bad place. I was experiencing panic attacks, and I just wanted anyone to get out of it. And so I went and I sought after, because at the time we were going to church, but I was just there. I wasn't really, focused in, and I went up to my youth pastor. He shared that verse with me, which is, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a power, love, and a sound mind. And he told me, he said, anytime fear comes, you speak that verse, and to remind yourself, like, hey, I wasn't created with this fear, so therefore I'm not going to walk in it. And so that's what I did. I spoke that verse, over time got stronger and got set free. And so since I was at that point of desperation, you know, where I wanted anything or anyone to get out of it, and I found the answer, I found the freedom, I was like, yes, I'm on fire for Jesus. I want people to know this, that there is hope, that there is a future in Jesus, that there is freedom in Jesus. And so, yeah, so that's a verse I wanted to share, 2 Timothy 1:7, one of my life verses as well. Yes. All right, so I see we had we had another comment. Stephen replied to the what comes first, the chicken or the egg, and said, God's choice, question mark. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. Okay. I see some more replies, sorry. Kevin says, fire or smoke? What came first, sliced bread or Clint Eastwood? You know, these questions are getting quite interesting. I have no idea. All right, Jensen. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. We haven't even got into the hot sauce yet, y'all. So this is about to get all kinds of intense. But I need to know how excited you are for it. I need to know how hyped you are. So here's what I want you to do. Go ahead and drop your favorite emoji in the chat. You know, give me a hand raise, give me a clap, give me a fire emoji. I don't know. Whatever it is, drop some of your favorite comments. Oh my gosh, Kevin. Clint Eastwood is older than sliced bread. Think about that. Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, I'm waiting for the emojis. Oh, I see them coming through. I see some ha-has. I see all kinds of ha-has. I hear some, or I see some, how do you even do that emoji? It's like, oh. I love it. I love it.